currently you should be on this screen, right? You should see this task. Otherwise, I'm not sure how you're watching the video. Essentially what we're going to do is we're going to look at the design cycle and then use the information from it to figure out where things go in an example project. So this is what you should be seeing on your screen with this video added in here. And then down here you should see these attachments. You need both of these. So I'm going to go ahead and click on them to download them. And we can see down here that they've downloaded. Now I'm in Chrome. Depending on what browser you're in, it might look a little different. There could be something up here or whatever. Anyway, where it's going to go is into your downloads, right? Which I can access here, or I can access through the Finder, right? So either place, I can access them. So if I open them, just double click and it should open in Apple Pages. If you're trying to do this on a PC, you might have some trouble because this is an Apple product, and so it's an Apple format related to that product, and that could cause some issues. So you will probably need to be on a Mac to do this, which means you should be doing it at school, or depending on what you have at home, it's, you might be able to do it at home. It just depends on what you have. So these are the two documents that you'll be using. So here we have the design cycle. It looks a little different than we looked at on Thursday. Instead of a circle, I've just made quadrants of this page because that works a little bit easier in this document, right? I mean, it could be a circle, with this on the top and then developing ideas here and then creating here and evaluating there, but this seemed like an easier way for you guys to work with it. So right now, all of these items are locked. You can't edit these right now. These, however, you can edit. So we're going to take these and we're going to put them over here. So before we do that though, let's actually go ahead and change the name of our document. So that way you know exactly where it is and you know what it's called, and it makes it easier to upload. So I'm going to click this little arrow up here. And up here I'm going to change it to maybe my name. So I'm going to do Mr. W and then a hyphen and then Birdhouse design cycle. That sounds fine to me. Right, so now we have it there. Now where is it? Right now it's still in my downloads. To make this easier for me to upload, I could change this to my desktop. There we go. So now it should be on my desktop if I shrink all of these. There we go. There it is. Okay. Now I could do the same thing with this one, but I don't need to because this is not going to be uploaded. Instead, I'm going to take these and I'm going to move them over here. But before that, I'm also going to change the colors. So for each one of these, I'm going to decide where I think it goes. Inquiring and analyzing, developing ideas, creating the solution, or evaluating. And I'm going to make the color match. So for this one, setting up the birdhouse where you previously decided would be best for the species you designed for, that to me sounds like creating. So I would change the color fill. If you don't have this here, you might need to click on this here, right? And that will give you some options here. Then you can click on here and you can see the different options, right? So you need style and color fill. And if it's creating the solution, that is purple. So purple. And then I can Command C while it's selected, right? So I select it, Command C to copy. Then I can Command V here to paste, and I can put it in purple. So that's what you're going to do for each one of these. Make the color match the area you think it goes, and then copy and paste it into whichever one you think it should go into. And that's it. Now right now you can see it's being a little weird, right? So that's because of one of the text settings. Right, so if I go to text, no, maybe arrange. There it is, text wrapping. So that's because it's set to automatic. Instead, I want none. So if I click here and I change this to none, and I change this one to none, they're still doing, oh, right, because it's on this one instead. Arrange, none, and arrange, none. There we go. But I'll take care of that on this document over here for you, so that way you don't have to do it for each one individually. So once you've put all of these where you think they go and you've made their colors match, then you go back to ManageBox and you can upload it down here in the Dropbox. And that's it.